Good evening, everybody. This is Sweat, and this is going to be my my post 10,000, post 11,000, post 12,000, almost 13,000 subscriber thank you. And man, it's been too long. I should have done this earlier, and I absolutely had the plans to do this for 10,000 subscribers, and then my video started hitting respawn, and it just exploded after that. And then I got in the respawn subscription box, and it exploded after that. And yeah, I really appreciate all you new guys that have been here, that are just getting here, and certainly appreciate everybody who's been with me every step of the way since before I had 60 subscribers to the 60 and above that I got with COD Ops 247, and then of course everything kind of it kind of went up really quickly after that. So here it is, guys. I wanted to do a question and answer video as one part of the thank yous and show how much I appreciate you guys. So I let you guys ask a bunch of questions, and surprisingly enough, they're almost all about the military. I can't believe that. It shocked me that you guys asked that many questions about the military. So I'm actually going to have to ask you to forgive the gameplay. It is 51-7 on domination, which isn't that bad, but there's no caps, and I am absolutely appalled that after this game I looked back and saw that I did not cap a single flag. I was wondering what had gotten into me. So here we go. Let's jump right into some questions, guys. These are your questions if you ask me, and who knows, if this goes well, you guys can ask some more questions in the comments below, and maybe I'll do another one pretty soon. So first one is from Mr. Roll on the Floor Laughing Man 22. You're getting famous, bro. Glad to say I've been there from the start. My question is, what inspired you to join the military? And I'm glad you've been with me from the start. I appreciate it, man. But I'd have to say what inspired me to join the military was the fact that growing up after my parents divorced, I quit sports, and I did all the outdoor activities, hunt, fish, all that kind of stuff, and didn't play with toys so much as read. I read a lot of books, and I read a lot of books in class when I wasn't supposed to read books, and read a lot of books when I was at home, and they were all about World War II. Almost every single one of them was about World War II, and the Marines in the Pacific of World War II. And that was it. That was just reading about them since I was a kid. You know, that was something I had wanted to be a part of, and I'm certainly glad to say I was. Next question is from the JS Eagles 25. Hey Sweat, I'm really happy for you, but I am disappointed that Machinima took Core Classified because I hate Machinima. And I guess that's not really a question. It was one of the top rated comments, and I figured I would go ahead and address that, guys. And Machinima didn't take it. I absolutely gave it to them. They gave me the option to keep it on my channel, and I said I wanted it for Respawn, and it was for a few reasons. It is what's the best thing for me and for my channel. I'll go ahead and say that. I'm not gonna beat around the bush or anything about that, but it's also because you know, it's something I've wanted to do for a long time, is make a series that people deemed worthy at such a large for such a large audience, and for such a large company, and to just be able to say that I'm a director, to just be able to say that the content that I produce is capable of being put on that level. I'm really proud of that, and so I gave it to them, and I hope you don't bash me too much over that, and I really do appreciate your support, and hopefully maybe I'll get something else for this channel soon. I'm gonna try to work on something. So next question from 3 Park Hour King. Hey, I've been wanting to join the military, but I don't know which branch I should join. Any suggestions? And I'll say this: a lot of questions that had to do with this, but for every single person, it's different, guys. It really is, and it's what's best for you. And that's all I can say is do your research on every branch. Do your research on what certain branches do better than others. And with me, I've always kind of said that if you're having questions about the military and you don't know which branch you want to join, I don't know if the Marine Corps is for you. It seems to be Marine Corps is one of those things that you just know that you want to be a part of, and you just know what's, you know a little bit of the history, you know some of the things around it, and it's just something that you really want to do. If you're having questions about it, there's a lot of different branches. There's several. Well, obviously not a lot. There's 4 or 5, but there's a lot of different jobs and a lot of different things that each one does really well. So look and see which one best suits you, which one's jobs and opportunities best suit you, and make an informed decision, make the correct decision, the best decision for you. What exactly did I do during my 8 years in the Corps, from Camping Carl 8X? Again, I was 7051. I was crash fire rescue. I was an aircraft rescue and firefighter. I sat around and waited for airplanes to crash, and then when airplanes weren't crashing, we were practicing for it. So saw 2 crashes in my 4 years of active duty service. The last 4 years were inactive, where I was able to stay home and I didn't really have too many obligations. Next question from RetroPact. Would you rather have a 12-inch penis or the ability to shoot peanut butter from your fingertips? Tough question. It would be a tough question. I have a 12-inch penis, so I would rather the ability to shoot peanut butter from my fingertips. I think that would be absolutely amazing. From Jabu Blah. You have a sausage sandwich. Red sauce, brown sauce, or no sauce at all? No sauce at all. And I'll tell you, I have a hot sausage po' boy every time I go to an LSU football game. And always get it plain. Just the bun and the hot sausage po' boy. And yeah, no shame in that, because it is absolutely one of the best things and best meals. And I have to have it every football game that I go to in Tiger Stadium. So no sauce at all is the answer to your question, sir. Question. What were your highs and lows during your time in the Marine Corps? I'd have to say the lows were boot camp and going to Japan, and simply because it was overseas for 2 years away from my family, and that absolutely kicked my ass. I'm very much a mama's boy. I'm very much stay at home. I love everything about the South where I live. I love the football and the food and the women, and being away for 2 years absolutely killed me. Some of the highs are being able to come home. Going into the airport was absolutely, I never forget the feeling I had going in the airport for the first time after a year and a half. The one time I did get to visit home, and getting promoted to sergeant in such a short period of time was huge for me. And yeah, I'd have to say those were the 2 biggest highs. And this is actually going a lot better. I might have to add a video on top of this and make this a little bit longer. So next question, how did you get into YouTube and the idea of commentaries? And I still have a video to do with that gentleman, but his name is Optimus Magnum. I got into Call of Duty because of my buddy Brick Thrower, and I met Optimus Magnum and a couple of guys in the lobby one night. We played quite a bit as a clan, and he was into it. He got me into it because he said, "Man, you post really good scores all the time." He said, "You'd be really good at it. You'd be really fun." So I did. In Modern Warfare 2, I got a capture card. I think it was around Christmas time or so. No, I think it was before that. I started around October, I think. I did it for about 3 months before $2 found me. So that's how I got into YouTube. I had gotten into Call of Duty from Brick Thrower. I had met Optimus Magnum, and then because he was into it, he had told me a little bit about it. I'd started YouTube and didn't even know who YouTubers were or what the deal was. I just started putting out videos, and that was it. So next question, Sweat. I love you, full homo. You're original and a great guy. You're becoming big and you fully deserve it. Yes, if you butter me up, I might answer your question. Question, how has YouTube affected you, and what do you plan on doing with it in the upcoming future? From the Panty Invader. And yes, if you have a name like the Panty Invader, I might answer your question too. YouTube has affected me in a lot of different ways. It's definitely affected my grades. I'll say that, and not in a good way. But it's because I take YouTube seriously, too seriously sometimes, and I do consider it as a means of employment, because it's something that I want to use to get employment down the road. It's something I want to be able to use and say that, especially in the field I'm looking in communication and mass communication and possibly public relations, people like Dr. Disrespect have gone on from commentating to a successful career, or right now he's had an awesome opportunity as a community manager. Fwiz from Machinima Respawn he's said in himself an awesome opportunity he has going from gaming to the position he's in. So I'm interested in that. I'm not going to say that I'm completely devoted to that, because I honestly don't know, and I know I'm kind of old to be saying that I don't know what I want to do, but really that's what I want. I'm using this YouTube experience to do is try to figure out what exactly is coming for me in the future. So that's what I plan on doing with it. Expanding on it, trying to be as successful as I can be in every way, shape, and form of YouTube, because I want it to help me out in the future. So, next question. What is your favorite and least favorite part about being a Marine? Thank you for that, by the way. And that's from John Ego Gaming. And John, I have to say my least favorite part first is how the Marine Corps has complete and total control over you from every second and every minute of your time, your off time, your work time. Obviously, I've sat hours inside the hallway of the barracks rooms because somebody got caught with alcohol in a dry barracks, and so they had to check every single person's room, every inch of everybody's room, and that's after a 36 or 72-hour shift, and you can't even go inside and lay down because you have to sit outside waiting for them to finish. So stuff like that, and it happened quite a bit. And my favorite part easily was coming home. How excited everybody was to see you who hadn't seen you in a while, and just getting to see everybody and the way everyone around home treated you. Yeah, that's easily the best part about it. So this might be the last question. So my question is, you have to serve a maximum of 8 years total in the military forces before you relieve of duty. Are you done with all of these, or you do have to return if requested? After 8 years, you're done. After 4 years active, you have 4 years inactive where they can call you up, but you don't have any obligations unless they call you up. But after 8 years, you're done, I guess, unless they draft you, which I'm not even sure how that would work if you enlisted, if you're still eligible for the draft. I'm sure you would be. But there's a second part, and he says, also, we were watching Jarhead a long time ago, and my mom was wondering if they're still able to beat you in training camps. No, they're not allowed to beat you in boot camp. They're technically not even supposed to swear anymore. But yeah, they do. It's F this and F that and F you. But no, they don't beat you. We did have some drill instructor that stepped on the recruit's fingertips and broke one or two of his fingers. And they actually removed him. I don't even know if it was guilt. It was like if he purposely did it or if it was an accident. I'm sure he said it was an accident, but they removed him from the drill field. So even stuff like that, you know, obviously would be frowned upon. So no, they don't beat you anymore in boot camp or any of the trainings. And I'm gonna hurry up and say the last one is sweat, baby sweat, baby sweat is a sexting, and I'm feeling kind of horny, so do me in the butt, from Moonlight Kitty HD. And that is going to conclude my question and answer. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave some questions. Let me know what you think about this. Thank you guys so much for all the way up to 12,400 plus subscribers I'm at now. And have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching.